Welcome back to Here's Next Door. Thank you all for joining us. This is another midweek review. I really like these. Today we're doing another e-bike. This is the Troxus Explorer e-bike. And we're going to take a look at this and see how it does. So one of the things that I look at when I think about any of these bikes that we've received is will they be able to hold up to the rigorous demands that we have from police and EMS bike teams. You know, as we do our work, we go through all kinds of terrain. We go through sand, dirt, up and down stairs, up and down curbs. And the one thing that I think is happening is there's going to be a transition of us using regular bikes and transitioning to e-bikes. I personally have found that the e-bikes are much easier to ride. By the time I get to my victim or my patient or my scene, I'm not as winded as I was when I just do a regular bike. Can I get there? Absolutely. But these e-bikes really make a big difference on how effective I can be when I get there. So I'm going to unbox this thing. First box I got are the instructions, the pedals, and it looks like they gave us, obviously, the lights. They gave us a wrench and the Allen keys to help put things together. And it looks like they gave us a little thing of grease. This is the first time they sent us grease. Most of the time when we get the other bikes, they're either pre-greased or I have to grease them after. This is actually a good thing too. I like that. Obviously the front wheel doesn't come on, so we got to assemble that. They got some very sturdy zip ties on this thing. So what's going to happen, we're going to end up putting these handlebars on. Got them backwards here. Handlebars are going to slip into the gooseneck there, and then our display is up here. So they're all pre-connected levers for your brake and your gear shifters. All right, so the first thing we're going to have to do is get the Allen key out into this. Just simply take these two things off here and put it right up onto the gooseneck there. Stand down, and with the power of movie magic, we're going to clean up. All right, now it's time to get to assembly. I have not read the instructions. I got to be honest with you. One, because I'm a guy. Two, because I put a couple of these together already, so I kind of have an idea of what I need. I am going to use their tool set to start with to make sure it is what I need. Great fit. What I'm doing right now is actually just adjusting where I like the handlebars to be when I'm pulling my brakes. Now I'm just tightening the headlight back up. The front tire comes with some safety caps, I guess for shipping, to make sure that your bolts on the end, or nuts on the end of these, don't get all marred up during shipping. This one already has the axle in it. Which is a good thing. We've had other bikes that we've been looking at. You actually have to put the axle through. It does not appear to be a quick release, however. I'm wondering if that's going to come into play later, like when we want to ship the bike or take it out to a park or something like that. Will that be an issue? Making sure that my brake is centered in the brake pad as much as possible. Take off the tape for the seat and see how it fits. It's got attachment points for your water bottle. It's also got attachment points up front that if you wanted to put a basket on the front of it also to carry more gear. The thing I really liked about this is that they came with the rack already on it. I don't have to do anything extra. Back tire is already put together. Next thing I wanted to do is go ahead and put the front fender on. It looks pretty cool without the fender. Maybe one day I'll ride it without it, especially when I want to get dirty and wet and stuff like that, because it just looks cool without the fender. I would even almost take off the back fender if I'm just gonna ride this for pleasure. But realistically, you know, I'm trying to test these for our service. I'm trying to make sure that these kind of bikes are what we want for the future of police and EMS bikes. So I'm gonna put the fender on to begin with. Lines right up. So the last thing I need to do is take out the pedals, put the pedals on, oil the chain, and take it for a ride. Each of these pedals are labeled for right and left, so I'll get those on the right way. There's the left one, and there's the right one. So here's the key to unlock your battery. Just give it a twist. It's got a little button here. Battery drops down, and just check your charge. So the battery's on, ready to go. Slide that battery out, we'll charge it. So that goes back in, lock it back up. Battery's nice and secure. To turn on your actually pedal assist, I could just ride this as is without even turning anything on. It's a very simple on-off button. Push and hold, and your display comes up. This one's a very basic display, but it gives you everything you want. Your power assist level, the miles you travel, how fast you're going, and your battery level. All right, it is time to go on my first ride of the new bike. This is the Troxus Urban Mountain Explorer version in blue. Time to go for a ride. Let's see how it does. All right, let's turn on our manual here. Battery's up, automatically comes up in one assist as soon as you turn it on. I have not charged the battery yet, so we are down to 3. That's simply because I haven't charged it. It came in the box this way. So one assist makes it real easy to ride across this grass. Shift it up to here a little bit. And gear shift. Off the grass, give it 2 assists. Woo! That picks up nice. Just on 2 assists here. Brakes are nice and strong. Dial this up. Woo! Picked right up. Holy cow. 20 miles an hour already. It is flying. Woo! Slow it down here. Let's go down and do some trails. Let's see how this does down the trails here. The nice fat tires, they're 4-inch, 26 by 4. Definitely a lot of grip. I'm gonna dial this down. I don't need set 5. Down 3. Nice and comfortable. I like the handlebars. All kinds of terrain here. We got some roots. If I need more assist, just dial it up to where I'm at here. assist on, as soon as you do a quarter of a pedal revolution, the assist picks right up. That's pretty nice. I don't have to pedal much at all for the assist to pick up. Go downhill a little bit here. Brakes are nice and strong. They're not making a bunch of noise. Ooh, all right, here we go. Take this nice and smooth. That wasn't too bad. Made it down. All right. So let's take it off of assist. We'll go up and over the bridge here. The one thing about all the e-bikes is they are fairly heavy when you compare it to a regular bike, right? Because you got that poundage of the battery itself plus the bike. I think this one said on the website it's like 82 pounds or something like that, or I read it on one of the forums. Maybe I'll test that and see what it actually is. All right, over the bridge, I want to dial it up to 4 assists right from the get-go. Ooh, yeah, half a pedal, and the assist kicks right in. Take this down the trail here. Maybe we'll take it up over onto the road area and back in. Half a pedal, and even though I'm in 7th gear or 8th gear, it immediately picks up. So it was just a little bit of a struggle in 8th gear to start, which I don't recommend. Learn how to shift. But with the pedal assist starting to kick in at basically a quarter of a turn or a quarter of a revolution of your pedal, it's very easy to pick it up and start rolling. The other thing that you can do, so I'll stop again here, is if I'm here, I'm at a dead stop, I have it on 4 assists, there is a lever on my left thumb, which is different. Normally when we talk about triggers or we're talking about throttles, they're on the right, very motorcycle-like. So we turn here on the other bikes, or maybe a lever down here. But since my gear shift is on my right hand, my left hand actually has the throttle. So starting from 0, I have it on 4 assists. I'm just gonna throttle up from here and it automatically starts getting me going. So it makes it very simple to start pedaling from a dead stop if I simply forget to shift. The seat is very comfortable. Much more comfortable than some of the other bikes that I've ridden already. So as you can see, I'm just kind of cruising across the grass here, dial up to 5 assists, because I'm in 8th gear. And 20 miles an hour across grass with a 230-pound guy is pretty good. I haven't used much as far as battery power yet. You know, this is cruising along. You can hear me winded a little bit simply because I was, all right, hold on. Woo, woo. Because I'm, working out, so you still get a workout. It's definitely not 100% motorbike. Woo. Ah, trees! This is awesome. All right, up the hill here. All right, here we go. A little bit more assist. Downshift it. Woo! This is fun. If you guys have not looked at doing e-bikes or anything like that, you gotta look at it. I hear some more bumps. Woo! Woo! Bring it back down here. Down. We'll get it back brake. Down shift. Go up and over. Yeah, that was easy. And up and down. Oh, these front shocks are absolutely flawless. Nice and smooth. And dial back up here. Whew. All right, let's go up this hill. Leave it in the lower gear. I got it on 5 assist. Takes a little bit of power from you. You downshift. Woo! Really, no problem at all. Hopefully it's not too bouncy for you. All right, let's go on the road here. Woo! That was fun. I like going off-road, hitting those bumps, hitting those curves. All right, let's wait for traffic here. I do need toe clips though. Going off-road and doing some of the other stuff, you want your feet to stay on the pedal. Even coming down that one hill, my feet came off the pedals a little bit. All right, here we go. Phone time. Here we go. Into traffic. There we go. Let's dial it up. All right. On the road. Nice and smooth. 24 miles an hour. Definitely class 2 bike. 25.2. This is rolling nice. 28 miles an hour. So, having a 230-pound man riding a bike at 28 miles an hour and really not much effort. You can hear me a little bit winded, so there still is a workout, but my legs aren't spent at 28 miles an hour. All right, let me concentrate on the traffic here. Coming around a turn. Car behind me. All right, we're gonna have to turn here. I got the brake lights on the back, don't forget that. All right, so now we just take off from here. Nice smooth pedal. I can downshift a little bit, slow it down a little bit, and you don't have to use the entire power. Whew. All right, so we turn here, but I want to see how much power it actually uses when I'm pedaling. Nice and easy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm all the way up. This is pretty slick. I love the blue color. Nice sturdy handlebars. It's got a little bit of rise to it. Got a good display. Now, it's not a fancy display. It's not colored. There's not a whole thing to look at it when you're there, but realistically, using this kind of bike, you're off-road. You're doing things that you need to pay attention to, not necessarily looking down at your speed. You know, a quick glance at your assist level is helpful, but it's really whatever speed you're comfortable with is what you want to ride. So this is nice and smooth. It's pretty quiet too. you know, I get a little bit of road noise from the wheels because they're the knobby wheels, the 26x4 knobby wheels, so plenty of grip. The brakes are oil brakes, so mineral oil or hydraulic brakes with pretty large rotors, both front and back. And you know, as I step on the brakes, I don't hear any squeaking, I don't hear any noise. It doesn't chatter, it doesn't grind. Sometimes you get that grind when you start on new brakes, but no, this one's nice and smooth. Stop sign, so we'll stop here, head back to the house. Dude, this mountain bike, the Urban Mountain by Troxus, I think is one of my favorite bikes so far. All right, check that out. That's the brake. Let the brakes go, we're good. But if I turn on the light turns on, the brake lights come on also. All right, let me pull you off of here and kind of show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to use my 360 camera, or the GoPro 360. So I'm going to walk you around. So there's the light. It's not a huge light. I'll be curious to what it actually does in the dark. But things I really like. One, it's got decals like open and closed for your shock. The throw is probably, you know, 4.5, 5 inches. I should measure that. But you can see I've been using it. It's a 26 wheelbase. That's labeled there too. This is a metal fender. It's not that plastic stuff. So nice and tight. You know, I snugged that up real good. As we put it together, we had to put that on. Over here, we do have a rack, and the rack is 55 pounds. That's a pretty sturdy rack. The only thing I wish they did, I think that they kind of fell through a little bit, or they could up their game just a little bit, is actually put some kind of board. They got places where you can connect things, but if they actually filled this in and gave me the option of different things, maybe some bungees to hold my stuff on included in the bike, that would definitely make it worth it. Down here we have another metal fender, good chain. The Shimano derailleur is one of the top derailleurs here. What else is going down here? See, it's got a little scratch here, and I noticed a little scratch here. This is where the handlebars were actually laying in the package. So I think either it fell over or got kicked, and that's what damaged my gear shifter. I don't think that's the fault of the company. This was the Troxus Explorer e-bike. I really enjoyed putting it together. It's very simple. Anybody can do it. But before we end, you gotta do us a favor. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification button. Wait, I'll wait for you. Go ahead and do it. Thank you. That's really what's gonna help us build this channel and keep bringing you guys the reviews, keep bringing you the station rigs, station cribs, everything that you like about us. That's what's gonna help us. See you again.